Live from downtown Detroit, it's Jason Carr Live with special guest hosts John Steckroth and Ken Haddad. Good morning, Ken.
Good morning, everybody.
Good
Hello.
morning. Wednesday, hump day.
Yes.
Did I tell you the joke about the whale, the humpback whale? There's two humpback whales in a bar, and the bartender says, what can I get you to drink? And the one whale says, and the second whale says, Phil, go home, you're drunk. Okay, let's get started. Eclipse dirt. Now, the eclipse was Monday. You guys remember this? Did you see this eclipse?
I don't remember.
Did you see this eclipse?
Like
I think
ago,
there was an eclipse this week. Yeah, Monday.
It feels like it was months ago.
And dirt from the eclipse. This is from, where is this? Carbondale, Illinois, where I guess this had the longest duration, the greatest duration of the eclipse. This dirt is going for $1,000, $1,029
What a scam.
on eBay. Well, you know,
Who's
it might be a
bid
scam.
this much money on dirt?
Someone, a farmer, maybe, who is looking to grow magic beans.
I don't think so. I think farmers are sensible people.
They probably know better.
I think they're sensible spenders. You know, they're not going to buy magical dirt because they know there's no difference between eclipse dirt and normal dirt. You know.
I beg to differ. I think if you grew magic beans in this dirt, you would probably grow a beanstalk, and then you go up to see the giant. You get the golden goose or the golden harp. I don't remember how that one ended.
The only way to solve this is to buy the dirt, plant the magic beans. Let's see what happens. We'll live stream it on the Facebook. Let's get it going.
And I think that's the type of thing we could expense around here.
Easily.
White House renovations. We're getting a look inside the West Wing of the White House following extensive renovations. While President Trump was away on his 17-day working vacation, a small army of workers carried out upgrades almost around the clock. They include new heating and air conditioning systems, fresh carpeting, IT upgrades, patching up leaks, repairing the south portico steps, and a host of other cosmetic touches. The former air system was 27 years old and was overdue for the replacement. The renovations were approved by the Obama administration and overseen by the Government Services Administration. The repairs were budgeted at almost $3.5 million.
This kind of reminds me of that old Jackie Kennedy documentary where she kind of walks around the White House talking about all the new renovations. I think we need something like that.
I would have loved to see Melania.
Like get Ivanka
looking
in
up.
there,
Yeah.
Let's talk. Let's give me a tour of the renovations. I mean, if I'm looking at the Oval Office like this, I don't know what's different
from last time.
I mean, it looks exactly the same.
But this is the first. This is the first cameras that have gotten in there since. So maybe that's coming up. I would hope, because I'm interested.
I mean, we could do the tour if they want. They could call us. We could come over there and do the tour. We'll bring the eclipse dirt.
Now it looks like the carpet's different, but I mean,
we could plant the eclipse dirt magic beans in the Oval Office. That'll be even extra special.
Rich and compelling, and now this.
Cats are the best.
Cats really are the best.
You know, I always see fun cat videos on the internet, and then I try the things I see in the videos with the cat that I have.
It's just not the same.
Doesn't care about any of it. I mean, the cucumber trick. You've seen the cucumber trick?
It believes it's a snake.
Thinks it's a snake or something. I've tried it with every long green vegetable I could find.
Cucumbers and pickles, huh?
No reaction. Zucchinis.
Tanya, you're asking where Jason is. Jason had a family emergency. He was here this morning for the morning show, but he had to cut out. So we're all hoping that everything's okay, and we'll probably be hearing from him later this evening. But for now, we're going to take over. We're doing we got some pretty good. You see this robot conference, this World Robot Conference in China. Apparently, every year they have this. You got the picture of the robot?
Oh yeah.
Yep, that's the robot. Yep. The World Robot Conference got underway Tuesday in Beijing. The expo will feature the world's biggest areas for robots in research, application, and innovation. China is one of the largest markets for industrial robots. 27 exhibitors are showing off their wares for the show. The event will be followed by competitions including China drone racing, robot combat competition, and a youth design contest.
Do I have to be the one to say it, John?
What?
We have to destroy that thing immediately, right?
Every single one of these. Look at this thing.
We have to
it's
get
like
rid of
flying around.
We can't have this going on.
It's
I've
beautiful.
seen this in movies.
And this is how it
never
starts.
ends well.
Yep.
It's never ended well. It's never in a movie have I seen a robot like that and then it was like happy, peaceful ending.
It looks like a robot octopus.
It usually ends in just an endless war.
What's this guy doing?
robots.
What's he got his face in?
He's reviewing the play.
Oh, that's how you review
Yeah.
that makes sense.
You know, to be honest, if this is what our robot overlords look like, I'm ready.
It's
It's a robot jellyfish. To me.
kind of mesmerizing. I mean, it looks like the only reason it can fly is basically because it's so light. I don't think you could put a human in there, but
Well, it could. If it eats a human, it would be right in that bubble, right?
I think.
And that's what I'm truly.
Now,
afraid of.
where's its mouth? That is the good question. Like, where is that
Honestly,
thing's mouth?
I don't want to know if
I
there
don't-
is a mouth. I don't want any more information on this robot. I think we just need to get rid of it immediately.
Turkey sandwich. The next story is about a turkey
That's
sandwich.
one of my favorite things in the entire
I
world.
love turkey sandwiches. Did you see this turkey sandwich?
I did not.
That turkey sandwich was this picture's gone viral.
This
It's
is
all over
very,
Twitter.
very
It's
scandalous.
provocative.
This is one of the
what
most
it is.
scandalous sandwiches I've ever seen.
Yeah. Let's
Sure.
see the other outline. Yep, that's what we're looking at. And then take a look at this painting from the Prado in Spain. That's what the turkey sandwich was. I mean, you can see
Is
it.
that a real thing, or is this purely speculation?
No, this is a real thing. I'm pretty sure that
Okay.
the turkey sandwich creator
He
was
he's a
going off
museum
of this
fan.
photo.
He's an art fan.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
it kind of makes me think of the old woman from The Shining.
Okay.
Oh, wow,
okay.
you're right.
Yep.
You're right. And,
Yeah.
all work and no play makes John Steckeroff the dull boy. I can.
I've
I
typed
can
it
vouch for
1,000
that.
times.
Yeah, if you type it 1,000 times, it becomes true.
Best dressed pig. This one, Ohio's Allen County. Allen County in Ohio. I've never
I love
been.
Allen County. The
Yeah.
fighting Allens.
Every year during their fair, they have the annual Best Dressed Pig contest. Something the kids in the swine program look forward to each year as they try and think up creative costumes for themselves and their pigs. This year's first place winner was a young boy dressed as a ringmaster and his pig dressed as a lion. Some of the other costumes in this year's competition were Beauty and the Pig, pig-flavored Tootsie Roll, the Pig Cheerleader, and Picasso.
I think what's abundantly clear in this video is that you can't dress up a pig really that well. It seems like they mostly just have like a bow on the head.
The lion
something on
looks
the
pretty
tail.
amazing. The lion looks really great. Let's take
That is
that
pretty
full,
cool.
full again. Let's see this. Look at this.
That's one of the cooler ones.
I mean,
But a lot of them
He did
aren't
win first
super
place.
creative.
what a
is
show.
a
See, then you
beautiful-
got the cheerleader. I get that one. You got a football player. The one kid is dressed like a strip of bacon.
Oh, yeah, that's relevant.
It's a, yeah,
Oh, look at that guy.
That
He's holding on.
Yeah.
He's holding on. He's pretty good.
And there's a Mickey Mouse.
There's some Mickey Mouse.
Mm-hmm.
It looked like what we saw was a circus leader and with a mustache. That was a little awkward.
Wow.
It's a beautiful piece of ham right there, huh? From turkey to ham.
Okay.
That's how we do it here on Jason Carr.
Panda Watch. We got a lot of Panda Watch today. I don't know what was going on with
Buckle
the
your
panda stories.
seatbelts,
Yep.
ladies and gentlemen. We're heading into pandemonium.
A giant panda turned 2 at the National Zoo. Like most 2-year-olds, Bebe is more interested in licking the frosting off his cake and checking out his new toys than he is at
Speak
loud
for yourself,
party
John.
guests.
When I was 2, I wasn't licking frosting off a cake.
No?
Okay? I was breaking down calculations, formulas, finding the answers to the world's biggest mysteries.
He weighs more than more than most 2-year-olds, tipping the scales at about 165 pounds. Bebe means precious treasure. Former First Lady Michelle Obama and China's First Lady gave him that name last year. The cake, by the way, is made primarily of juice, apples, pears, carrots, sweet potatoes, and leaf-eater biscuits. Now, Ken, how many leaf-eater biscuits do you have a day?
2 to 3.
I mean, it depends on the day.
Depending on my mood.
It's
Yeah.
about how active you are.
Did they steal Beyonce's nickname for this panda? Is Beyonce okay with this? Have we talked to her? Have we asked her?
I would imagine they named this panda after her. Bebe, maybe?
Just don't want to get in any trouble with the beehives, all.
No, you wouldn't. Now, Panda Watch Part 2. Is this one Part 2?
Ooh, hang on.
I mean, they're all kind of similar. Nope, that one's Panda Watch Part 3. But we'll move on to Part 3. A panda cub at Tokyo's Owino Zoo is growing quickly. The giant panda is growing by leaps and bounds. New video clearly shows her paw pads. Just 70 days after being born, she weighs 8.3 pounds, up nearly 2 pounds from 10 days ago. She's grown almost 2 inches taller and is now 19 inches tall. The cub still can't yet see clearly, but the way she moves her head from right to left suggests she is aware of objects in front of her. The cub can now also stand firmly on her front feet. She's moving forward and changing direction as she gets increasingly active.
Is this turning into like a National Geographic thing where you're voicing over kind of like who does the Planet Earth?
That's David Attenborough.
Oh yeah, you're very
with the BBC, and I don't think I can do a good David Attenborough impression.
You can do a pretty good.
Let me try.
Ray.
Let me try.
Ray.
Oh, my Ray Romano.
Yeah.
Deborah. Oh, okay. Let's try Panda Watch. Panda Watch Part 2. No, I can't do an English accent. Malaysia's Giant Panda Conservation Center hosted a joint birthday celebration today for a panda family living there. Male panda Zing Zing and female Lang Lang are both 11, while their female offspring Nuan Nuan is now 2. Now, why do they do that with all these names? It's repetitive, a little repetitive, but that's okay. Nuan Nuan was born in Malaysia and is set to leave the country soon. Will be transported back to China as part of the panda policy. All offspring of giant pandas on loan to Malaysia must be returned to China. I didn't know that there was panda policy.
Lots of panda politics.
I got to read up more on the panda policy and what policies there are. I wonder if it's the same with American pandas. Well, I guess they're all Chinese pandas living in America.
Yeah. It's a lot of pandering to the policy of the politics.
The Giant Panda Conservation Center director explained to journalists how they were training Nuan Nuan to feel more comfortable in a crate as part of her travel preparation back to China. And the director also elaborated on plans for a future breeding program with Zing Zing and Lang Lang after Nuan Nuan leaves, saying it depends on the interest between the two pandas.
It's starting to sound like you're reading a children's book.
Yeah. It would make a great children's book. The pandemonium.
Yeah, people would learn about panda policy. Something
I'm going to look it up. I'm going to look that up immediately after this. I'm very interested in panda policy. Okay, so Chinese tornado. There was a tornado in China.
Is that rare? Is that a thing? Does that happen often? Can we get an expert in here on tornadoes? Anybody around?
90% of tornadoes occur in the United States.
Wow. Really?
Yeah, we have the conditions are like perfect
just right.
for tornadoes in the United States.
You don't
but
often see tornadoes abroad.
Okay, so this is one of the 10%.
Wow.
I guess. Yeah.
Look at that.
Well, and I would also imagine that a lot of that 10% are in Australia.
Because
I
know
know that
closely,
they get them.
You can see them trying to. Helen Hunt's right on top of that roof, but they had to get her out of there because safety concerns.
Well,
they're shooting the sequel for Twister.
I think I see a cow. Incredible images caught on camera as a tornado ripped through a province in northern China on Monday. The twister chewed up everything in its path as it spun through the town of Nanjing in the Heilongjiang province. The swirling wind smashed windows in cars and apartment buildings and damaged construction cranes. Debris stirred up by the tornado was seen swirling into the air. The tornado lasted about 10 minutes, according to state television. No word on deaths or injuries.
Chris Kennedy says they do not get tornadoes in Australia.
Really? Oh, Chris. Okay. You guys don't get them. Where are all the other 10% happening then? I would imagine it's very much about elevation then. Because you can't, you don't have a whole lot of them in the Rockies or anything. You've got it in the Midwest, in the Great Plains. A lot of Europe, you've got elevation changes, so you wouldn't have a whole lot of tornadoes in Europe.
Question. We'll have to look into that.
Chris Kennedy says they get cyclones. What's exactly the difference with cyclone and a tornado? Cyclones are over the water, right?
Sure. I think so. Yeah, I think you're right.
Wow. Okay. Where's everyone checking in from? We got the normal crew here today. All right. Roy's on the west side of the state. Brian, take a look on the other computer. Check out where the rest of the tornadoes happen. I'm very curious now. That's amazing. 90% in America.
What do you think this scroll is saying?
Well, I actually
Can you read?
I can read Mandarin. This says panda cub at Tokyo's Oneo Zoo is growing quickly.
interesting.
The
How
giant
are you
panda is
reading?
growing by leaps and bounds. That's exactly what that says.
Do you
yeah.
think the Ticker's announcing any new panda policy?
Probably more panda policy. I would imagine there's a panda committee who writes the panda policy,
right.
and they
Panda regulatory boards.
someone's got to write them. So it's interesting. So every panda that's had outside of China is technically belongs to China. They have to bring him back. Is that everywhere? Or is that just Malaysia? Because the way this was written was that it was just Malaysia, but I bet it's everywhere. I bet all of those pandas are on loan.
It's just something we're going to have to look into.
What do you got, Brian?
Well, my 90% figure was slightly off. It's actually 75%.
It's still a lot.
Yeah, it's still a lot.
Still 3/4. Okay. Where's the other quarter?
The big spots are, Canada, of
Okay.
course, because, they're our neighbors to the north, not too far away. But Bangladesh, Australia, Argentina, and some spots throughout Europe.
Wow, Bangladesh. What is Bangladesh? Why there? I can understand Australia just because the elevation, there isn't a whole lot of giant elevation changes. There are some flat areas. What was the other one? Argentina. Argentina's
Yeah.
full of mountains. I don't get that one at all.
Well, because the reason we have so many here in the United
Rod
States.
Maloney.
Rod Maloney. We're talking about
Hey.
tornadoes.
Sound like a freight train.
We got to get Rod to host the show one day.
One day. Okay. Well, Argentina.
Yeah. Some fun
Tornadoes
facts.
in Argentina.
Yeah. 75% of them are here.
Terrible movie. Idea.
What else is happening? Oh, now Roy's got a great idea. He's saying that these are the panda stock prices. That would make that makes sense.
Pandas.
Yeah. Are you investing? Are you investing in pandas right now?
I don't want to disclose that on the air. It's private information, John. All right, let's not get into my personal life. Okay.
Yeah. No, I understand that. You
Thanks.
don't want to be putting this out there and be changing
Exactly.
people's perception on these things.
Right.
Yeah, that
right.
makes sense.
I don't want to be buying panda stock without, full, advice from my panda stockbroker.
Uh-oh, Joel Amster. Uh-oh. No, wait, no, I was commenting to someone else who just said to do the news. Who said do the news? Oh, boy.
Oh gosh.
Well,
Let it
someone's
go.
a winner. Yes. Okay, so what's
What
going
else
on
we
today?
got?
What do we have happening?
Well, today is Wednesday.
It is Wednesday. The Windsor Tunnel is shutting down, right?
Shutting down
just at
for
night.
The fall.
For the
right?
whole fall.
For most
Couple
of
of
the
months.
fall. 8 months, something like that. 8 weeks.
8 months? 8 weeks?
8 weeks.
Hey, Dave, how long is the Windsor Tunnel going to be closed for?
It's just weeknights.
Just weeknights. For an 8-month period, yeah. Until May. Until May, the Windsor Tunnel is going to be closed on weeknights for renovations. That's
What's this cat trying to do?
this is just an attempt.
That's
but
disappointing.
here we go. And yeah, no.
That's not
Just
even. He
not
barely
even
left
not
the
even
air.
barely tried.
He really just fell off the counter when it really comes down to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he just fell off the counter.
Yep.
Maybe there's a pool down there that we don't see, and he's cannonballing. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Could be.
Pretty great stuff. What else we got? Jason, he had to leave. He had something's going on, so we'll still got to get more information to find out what's happening if everything's okay. But he'll be back. He'll be back. I think they've got Brandon doing Live in the D today. So today we're going to have Brandon and Tati out there, and I like to make the joke that when I fill in here that I gotta go do it too. And we still got 25 minutes before I got to get over to the set. But I wonder what else is happening on Live in the D today. Yeah, I don't
Lots
go into
of
that.
stuff.
It's probably a lot of
Lots of
stuff.
great things.
Now I don't know if you caught Live in the D yesterday, but this guy and this guy, we were both on it. We both ate a sandwich on live television.
I can't confirm that.
It was exciting for me.
It was
I'm not on the live set very often, but
Yeah, I mean,
ate a sandwich on live television today.
Ernie's won best sandwich shop for the 10th year in a row.
10 years.
So, you know, if you've ever met Ernie, he's a pretty rambunctious
Yeah.
guy. You can't compare him to anybody. I mean, he's just a unique man, and one of the best
Sandwich makers,
sellers in the history of sandwiches. Yeah, that was fun.
It was fun. Well, what should we run through here again? What do you think? The eclipse dirt? Let's go back to the eclipse dirt.
Yeah, let's check out the eclipse dirt.
So, Monday there was an eclipse. Did you see the eclipse?
I looked right at it.
Oh, you know what?
Right
Did you
at
see this video of the eclipse? You got the that video that should be right after the dirt.
Ooh, yeah.
Let's take a look at this. Yep, that's video of the eclipse.
I do remember this eclipse.
Yeah.
It was adorable.
I don't know where this was shot from because it's not in totality. This one's just a partial one.
It's a partial, it's a partial. It wasn't in the path, but they'll be in the path in 2024.
You would hope so.
Yeah.
2024, right around the corner.
Yeah.
So the dirt, there was dirt that someone put on eBay, and he's charging $1,000. He's got 10 of them available, so there's plenty of them available. I doubt he's sold a single one of them. Standard shipping from Carbondale, Illinois.
It's important to note that the seller is not accepting returns.
Well, because
so if you buy the dirt and it doesn't grow your magic beans, you can't call Mr. Seller, eBay guy, and say, hey, Gorecki9.
I get it, because you get that. You get that, you dump it out, and you put your regular dirt in there, which is regular dirt, and send it back to him.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. He's got to keep an eye on this dirt. He's
been through this before.
He's
Carbondale tried to sell Eclipse dirt before, and he knows the scams.
Well, and I believe Carbondale, it hits Carbondale in 2024 as well, and did maybe in the prior in 1979. So Carbondale's like the spot for
the
yes,
Eclipse.
I think so.
Wow.
Yeah.
They must have loads of magic dirt.
Loads of it, tons,
truckloads. Worth.
So,
AKA, don't buy it on eBay for $1,000. Just go there and pick up some dirt. I'm sure there's plenty left.
And if I remember looking at the post correctly, it said like.
Or just use the dirt in your backyard. It's probably the same.
I think he had said that he needs to buy tires for his wife's car, so help me out. That was exactly what it said. So good luck to you. There's 8 people watching, so could just be a matter of time.
Yeah. It's interesting.
Oh, Maureen Miller, just wondering if anyone there can make sure that we have eclipse glasses for all the next one. Now, I saw something interesting where this nonprofit group is gathering all of those eclipse glasses to take to South America for the people to be able to watch the next eclipse down there.
Oh, that's very nice.
Yeah, it'd be too bad to see all these things just thrown away immediately.
Yeah.
And it's not like people are actually going to put them in a drawer and think like, oh, in 2024 I'm going to grab them and I'm going to have my glasses again. So I know that there are nonprofits that are collecting them. And Kim says she has a great idea for a human interest story. Yeah, give me a message. We're very interested. Rose Swanson, you're the winner. This isn't news. That's found on Click on Detroit and Local 4 News at noon on Local 4. So if you want that, you can find it. But here we're just having a good time. Welcome Wednesday, Hump Day. Got to get you through. Got to get through the week. Why don't we take a look at those White House renovations again? Because that's almost news. It's not quite, but it's there. Well, we're getting a first look at inside the West Wing, the White House, following extensive. This isn't the Bartlett administration. No.
Is that Aaron Sorkin in there?
While President Trump was away on a 17-day working vacation, a small army of workers carried out upgrades almost around the clock. They include new heating and air conditioning systems, fresh carpeting, IT upgrades, patching up leaks, repairing the south portico steps, and a host of other cosmetic touches. The former air system was 27 years old and was overdue for replacement. The renovations were approved by the Obama administration and overseen by the Government Services Administration, and the repairs were budgeted at almost $3.5 million. $3.5 million renovations. That's
Expensive carpet, huh?
well, nothing but the best.
You gotta get,
Nothing
you
but
really
the
get,
best.
it's gotta be plush. It's gotta feel great on my feet. Barefoot. No shoes.
Well, I mean,
no
that's
socks. Barefoot.
that's the only way to walk around an office.
If I would never have shoes on if I was in the office. I'd have my house shoes on, you know, some slippers. I'd be chilling. I mean, senators would come in and meet me. I'd be like, take your shoes off, relax, you know, grab some cookies.
Well,
I
Ken,
love cookies.
when are you running?
John, again, I don't want to.
You don't wanna talk about that. I get it.
I'm not
What
ready.
kind of cookies would you have?
You know, I think I'd switch it up through the week. We'd have some chocolate chip start on Monday, nice basic stuff, and then we'd venture into the macadamia, you know, from Hawaii, the nuts.
Of course.
And
What are we talking about?
I don't even remember.
Ice
to be
cream?
honest. Ice cream? You know, we have a list on Click on Detroit right now, the 12 best ice cream shops in Metro Detroit. According
What was
to
number
Vote for the
one?
Best. Number one was a place downriver. I think it's called Sweet Dreams.
Sweet Dreams.
Not Treat Dreams. Not to
No.
be confused with Treat Dreams.
That's a different one?
It's Sweet Dreams.
Okay.
A lot of the the best ice cream shops we got were downriver, which is interesting. I've never had ice cream downriver. But I
Unfortunately,
imagine ice cream on Grosse Ile would be delicious.
I think ice cream anywhere is good.
That's not true.
Oh, where's their bad ice cream?
Around. I went to Moomers,
Moomers?
Traverse City.
Mhm.
There were about 100 people in line for ice cream.
Okay, well, we're gonna get back to work.
Wait,
and-
wait.
Oh,
What's this?
Oh, this is a dog riding a bike. See, I keep all of our old rich and compelling videos in the back so that we can just cycle through them. And yeah, this is a dog on a bike. Obviously, he's still got training wheels. He's working his way up to it. You don't just start. Pedaling like that.
You know, you start here, you end with the Chinese robots. What's next, John?
I hope that we can teach dogs
kind of
that
dog is
they
that?
can be independent and
Yeah.
and can get from point A to point B.
The dog is just taking himself to the vet now. Mm-hmm. You know?
Well, okay then. Let's wrap this up. I got to go do Live in the D. Stay classy, Detroit.